Thank you for waking up with Happy Ass, where we come together to grow mind, body, and spirit so we can in turn go out and make the world a brighter and sweeter place to live for ourselves and for others. I love saying that. Just saying that makes me happy. Just saying those powerful words that just go deep inside my soul make me feel so happy, and I hope they make you feel happy too. This is Happy Ass, and I'm sure no one's on here right now. That's okay. You can join me later because you never know when I'm going to pop on. Surprise. So this is just a surprise pop-up. One of my precious people yesterday, Katie, said, I love it when you go on live sometimes, and I'm going to do more of that. Again, don't know the schedule or anything like that. It is now, I think this is the 5th season of Happy Ass coming up in a few weeks, and I'm working on maybe changing a few things, maybe adding a few things, taking away some things. I don't know. I'm working on it. I absolutely do need more sponsors. Right now, our sponsors are Beachy Beach Real Estate. I have Bay Tax with Brian Yormack, who I love, who it has taught me so many things that I did not know. It's good to hang out with people smarter than you. Do you know that? And then, of course, Kitty Stewart with the Dream Team, powered by Edge. They have been so kind as to finance this last season of My Happy Ass Life, which is a few more episodes coming out before the next season comes out. So I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things. And I hope that, I don't know, I'm so excited. I love a new year. You know that I love Mondays. I love the beginning of a new month. I love a new year. It just excites me. It just excites me to have that new opportunity. Every time I wake up, it's so cool. This is totally off topic, but I have to tell you, I'm so excited about this. I got an Aura ring. This is not an advertisement, but my Apple Watch was messing up, wouldn't keep a charge, and I've got to get it sent back and all that kind of fun stuff. So this Aura ring, I got it. I've been wanting one, but since I have my Apple Watch, I thought, do I really need it? So I got it. I love it. So now sleeping has become an adventure. Every day I wake up and go, how good did I do? Did I do good with my sleep? I'm so excited. So it tracks your sleep. It tracks your steps. It tracks all those things. There have been some days when I haven't slept well, and it kind of warned me to get, do better at that. So I love my Aura ring. But today, what I want to talk to you about, and let's see if anybody at all is on. They're not, but that's okay. They'll come on later. And this will go out on iHeartRadio, Apple Music, all those places, YouTube. That will be all those places for you to go to and also send to your friends. And if you could review this and say you love it and all that, give it 5 stars, that would really help get my message out there. So I want to read you a quote that is really stuck in my spirit, and that I believe with all my mind, heart, soul, and body. I've been living this way for a long, long, long time. But guess what? As long as I'm living, there's going to be so much room for growth for me. So much room for growth. I have so many things that I want to get better at. I want to improve on. There's just so many things. But I know the only way is through personal development. It's through taking the time, reading, studying, praying, asking God for help, asking others for help when necessary, the right people for help. Okay. So this is the quote, and I absolutely love it, and I stand by it. I'm actually speaking somewhere tomorrow, and this is going to be a huge part of my talk, huge part. And this is by Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn's no longer with us. He's, I know Tony Robbins really loved him. I know that, I can't think, but many people have quoted him through the ages. And he said, your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become. I'm going to say that again because it's super important. Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become. And the other truth that I believe so strongly that has made the biggest difference in my life, and it's in this title of Ryan Holiday's book. And if you've never read Ryan Holiday, please put him on your list. He's a fabulous human being and a fabulous writer. And the book is The Obstacle is the Way, the timeless art of turning trials into triumph. I believe that with all my heart. And we're looking at things wrong sometimes. I think when we have an obstacle or we have something that gets in our way or we have a problem, we want to stop. We want to say, oh, it's not God's will for my life. Maybe he's blocking me, all that mess. No, perhaps there's a lesson that you've got to be learned. Perhaps there's a new way of learning. Perhaps there's a new way of being that you need to learn. Perhaps the obstacle is your way. When times are really, really good, people get soft. People, it's easy. Times are good. You don't have to try. You don't have to dig deep. You don't have to find that strength that's in you, that's always in you. But guess what? When times get tough, when times are challenging, when the world seems all askew and you're not sure about things, you are forced to tap into that inner being, that thing inside of you that God has put inside of you, and become who you were meant to be. And guess what? Everybody doesn't do it. So I kind of thrive in times of turmoil. I kind of love it. I do really well when the world is not doing well, because I go into that inner being of me, that God being of me, that thing that he put in me to do only what I'm designed to do. So I've told you this before, and it's super important to say it again, is that if I had not had the upbringing that I had, keep in mind, my parents were lovely people. They loved me. They were loving. They never yelled at me. They never hollered at me. They gave me a good home. But my father was an alcoholic, and it instilled fear in me. It instilled a never knowing what it was going to be. I was embarrassed all the time. Embarrassment was my default. I was embarrassed by the behavior of my family. And so because of that, I had to sit on my bed at 10 years of age and read the Bible and study and pray. And I read every book I could get my hands on about people who had made it through adversity, people who had done it. And I thought, if they did it, I can too. And I decided right then and there that my life was going to be different. That did not mean I didn't take twists and turns and have hardship and things that happened to me. I did. When I talk all the time about marrying my starter husband and how we were so broke. Oh my God. I was so embarrassed because here we go, embarrassment again. That's the theme. My friends would call me up and say, hey, you want to go skiing? All you got to do is save a little bit of money this week, a little bit of money next week. I'm going, are you kidding me? Do you know that I've just spent 3 days at Ann Lehan's house in her guest room with my 3 children because my power's been off for 3 days and I don't have the money to turn it on? I can't do those things. But this is the cool thing. Because I had things happen to me as a young child that scared me and made me dig deep into who I was and who God made me to be, I had the fortitude and the resilience and the determination to make my life better. I would not have known that had I had not that trial earlier. Listen, if my husband had not have left and had not have left me with nothing, I would not had to have gone deep inside of me to build this company that I built with the help of so many amazing, beautiful people. Guess what? The obstacle was my way. The obstacle that was put in my way became the fuel to become who God intended me to be. I still strive to do that. I want to do that for the rest of my life. As long as I live and I breathe, that is what I desire of my life. And I want to spend the rest of my life telling others that they can do the same. But guess what? I'm going to say this again. I'm going to read this again because it is powerful and it is so true. And it is so important that we get this. I know I'm getting very enthusiastic and very excited about this, but I believe it in my bones that this is the essence of who we can become with God's help. Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development because success is something you attract by the person you become. Y'all, I believe and I declare, like Joel Osteen always says, that if you take this truth inside your being, if you ask God to help you, if you ask others to help you, if you seek guidance, that very thing that you think is your obstacle can become your way. through personal development, through belief that you're meant for something bigger, you're meant for something bolder. God's got you, and I've got you at My Happy Ass Life. Y'all, I hope that something I said today meant something to you and it touched something inside of you to help you become more the person God designed you to be. And I want to thank you so much for all those people that have been here for me. I have been so blessed, been so loved, been so uplifted by the powerful words and encouragement of other people. It would be a sin if I didn't take that and pour it out. And I know you feel the same. So today, when you go about your day, try to let your words be encouraging, then be uplifting, then be joyful. And if you are struggling, guess what? You're right where you're supposed to be. Because in that struggle is a gift. I promise you, your obstacle is your way, and God can help you find it. Y'all, please share Happy Ass with others. Please share this message with others. This will be on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all those things in the next coming weeks. But for now, share it with others live. I love you so very, very much. Be sweet, y'all. Bye.